The cost of everyday goods has surged recently in Korea, adding more pressure on households. Though many were pinning their hopes on a slight reversal of that trend after the Lunar New Year holiday, no such luck yet. Kim Min-ji explains further.
The prices of daily necessities, utility fees, and vegetables have all been skyrocketing, putting a burden on the average consumer. According to the Korea Agro-Fisheries and Food Trade Corporation, radishes were priced at almost $2.20 on Tuesday, up 40% from a year ago. A kilogram of carrots cost 135% more than last year.
I don't come out often, but when I buy a box of tangerines, for example, I can tell the price has roughly doubled. If I came out thinking to spend about $200, I'd end up having to spend $300 or even $400.
I can feel the hefty price increase. Vegetables, beef, they've all gone up, and it's putting a burden on my shoulders. I usually do the grocery shopping for our 6 family members, and those expenses take up a large portion of our overall spending.
So what are some of the factors contributing to the price increases? For one, the country was hit by the worst ever outbreak of bird flu, which pushed up egg prices, and the country had to bring in millions of imported eggs to curb rising prices. In addition, hot summer conditions led to a general price jump for agricultural goods. The government has vowed to tackle the rising prices and says grocery prices could soon stabilize due to an expansion in the cultivation area for vegetables that will get to the markets by spring. It added that it will ensure that 2,000 tons of Napa cabbages, the main ingredient in kimchi, will be supplied before mid-April. However, given the vulnerability of fresh foods to fickle weather conditions, some say the government should consider a different approach.
Due to the bad harvest, the supply and demand haven't been equal, so usually this is when the government brings in imports. But the regulations and tariffs are high for agricultural products. In order to protect the local industry, the government now needs to step away from this strategy, which will in turn help raise the competitiveness of the sector.
With income growth stagnant and the cost of living on the rise, experts say the government will need to keep a close eye on the numbers and work to maintain price stability. A failure to do so could weigh on already dampened consumer sentiment. Kim Min-ji, Arirang News.